I'm Brian Ostrowski. I'm the founder and CEO of Locable, and over the next few minutes I'm going to introduce you to modern marketing fundamentals. This is the first in a whole series of videos we're producing for you, the local business owner, to help you run your business more efficiently and drive more revenue without expending a lot more time, energy, or resources. In addition to this video, you'll find some information we've made available online, some visual aids, some material for you to read at a later time, and just some checklist information so you can keep track of your progress along the way. Let's get started. The first thing to consider when looking at your marketing efforts are reach and frequency. Now, reach is simply how many people do we reach in some determined amount of time, in a month, 2 months, for instance. Frequency is how many times do those people see, hear, or experience my message, and together you have reach and frequency. It's not nearly enough to have tremendous reach. If you don't have frequency, then your message goes out once and then falls flat. Frequency is what keeps a message strong, makes sure that people hear it, remember it, and engages with it. The next thing I want to introduce to you is a model that helps identify the purchase funnel or the sales funnel, and it's AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action. And every purchase, in fact every decision we make as human beings, follows this model precisely. Now sometimes it happens in a split second, sometimes it happens over months, like when we're buying a home or potentially researching, trying to find the right car, but the key is every consumer goes through this process. So you need to understand different parts of your message, and your efforts reach different parts of that purchase funnel. Are you simply trying to generate attention, let people know that you exist, grand opening, things of that nature? Are you trying to drive interest? Interest says, well, not only do I know that you exist, but I actually care. Desire takes that a step further and says, not only do I care, but I want what you have to offer, or perhaps I need what you have to offer. And action is when I make the purchase, it's when I pick up the phone, it's when I go online and do the submission on your website. So the key is you need to have a marketing plan to move people through each phase of the process. Now, if your product is a candy bar, a great marketing plan is let's put it right by the checkout stand. Why? Because you walk up, you see it, you're interested because, hey, who doesn't like candy? You have desire for that matter, and then you grab it and you buy it. That's sort of the shortest option that you have. For most businesses, of course, it doesn't happen that quickly, and so you need to play that out. Now, it's important to keep in mind, your marketing efforts need to hit on all of these at all times, because I may be ready to purchase, but the next person might not know you exist. And so it's important to address all of them. However, if you're a new business, if there's a new offering, if there's something new, you can obviously focus more heavily on the top. If you have a great sale, if you have something important coming up, very specific, you can focus a little more on the bottom, but you need to make sure that everything is playing together in this model, and you'll get more of this information again online with some of the material we're providing with this video. So we've talked about reach and frequency, we've talked about the AIDA model, attention, interest, desire, and action. Now I'm going to talk about something that's sort of a hybrid, which is recency. And this talks a lot about the importance of having a continued, consistent effort. See, we're bombarded with thousands of brands and messages every day. And if you don't see something very often, that starts to fall flat. If you're able to get in front of a potential customer just before they realize they need a service like yours, that is a terrific thing. You're going to be top of mind, meaning they just remember you, they don't even have to look you up, and this recency bears a lot of fruit. Now, it's a tricky thing to do because it's hard to be recent all the time, and you never know when people are going to need your services. So we talked about some of the things you need to know. Now, here's the thing that you need to do. You need to make sure that you have the right method and the right message. So what's the right method? Well, depends on what business you're in, depends on where you are, depends on who you're trying to reach. But the key is, just doing something isn't going to get the job done. At the same time, you may have the right method, but if you have the wrong message, it's still going to fail. And so you need to understand how to craft a message, you need to seek help in crafting a message, and there should be a good call to action. So what's a call to action? A call to action is, come in today. We have a special, we have something new. You need us, don't delay. We've all seen infomercials, and years ago you would see one and it would say, call now, operators are standing by. Well, someone had the bright idea to test a variation of that phrasing. And so they did something very smart. They said, call now, if the line is busy, try back. And this subtle difference in the call to action told people, wow, I don't have a lot of time. There's a sense of urgency. This is a busy product. Other people are wanting it, and that dramatically increased the sales of products in the order of 300 to 400% just by making that one change in the infomercial. So your message, your call to action, as well as your method is incredibly important. So when you have the right method and message, and you build on top of that reach and frequency, a level of consistency that helps people continue to hear and engage with your message. When you build into it that you're addressing different levels of the purchase funnel to help move people along wherever they may be, and you are recently engaged with people so that you are top of mind as they are considering a service or a product like yours, that is when you will have maximum success with your marketing efforts. Thanks for taking the time to run through this video with me. I hope it's educational and helpful in framing how you're going to grow your business. If you'd like to learn more about us, you can visit us at Locable.com and check out some of the other videos and materials we've put together for local businesses just like you. By the way, don't forget, if you know other business owners, share this with them, help them build a stronger base to build their business on in the future. Thanks.